Hey my Squidlings, it's Katie here. Welcome back to another video. So today, as you can tell from the title, I'm doing something called the Mystery Art Supply Challenge. I got this idea from a subscriber who got it from somebody I now follow named, I'm not sure how you pronounce this, I think it's, she pronounces it way better than I do, Maat Silk, something along the lines of that. She does this challenge and it's really cool. So basically, I had my husband go into my art studio and I had him pick out 6 items of his choosing. The only thing I told him he couldn't pick was oil paint and oil paint mediums because they're not really intermixable with anything else, so I just decided to leave those out, but I told him he could pick from anything else, and he did. So I don't understand why, but he picked 4 acrylics. So we've got a golden high flow acrylic in fluorescent pink. We've got, and I don't know why he stuck with golden, a golden artist color Hansa yellow medium. This is just like regular acrylic. We've got a golden titanium white fluid, and I'm so glad he picked white. I didn't influence this at all, so I just let him have free reign. And then we got an, I assume it's Atelier phthalo blue interactive artist acrylic. So we've got pink, yellow, blue, and white in acrylics. Then he picked out a black Copic marker. This is just 100. And he picked out an At You Spica red glitter pen. So this is going to be interesting, but to kind of turn it up a notch, I decided to have him give me 6 random ideas. I wrote them down on little bitty pieces of paper. I promise there are 6 here. There we go. And I don't even remember most of them. This was probably about a week ago now. And I'm just going to pick a random one on camera, and we're going to draw whatever is on that. There are 2 I really don't want to get, so I do remember at least 2 of them. So we're going to get, I don't know, this one since it's in the middle. Please don't be what I think it is. Please. Alright, so, okay, this is going to be interesting. Water Beast. So this is what I have to draw. So Water Beast it is. So let's go create a Water Beast. For this challenge, I'm allotting myself a white gel pen, a mechanical pencil, and my eraser. So those are just the additional supplies that I'm adding. Also, here's my thumbnail, and I'm gonna be creating a beast. Before we go any further, I just want to let you know that my mermaid art books are still up for pre-order and will be until the 20th of the month. So you've got 8 days. What are you waiting for? They will have 20 pages each of amazing mermaid artwork, plus, well, actually there'll only be 15 pages of the mermaid artwork and 5 pages of my sketches, and then you'll get a free original mermaid piece of your choice if you pre-order. If you don't pre-order by the 20th, though, you don't get that if you buy the art book. So it's a super great deal. Anyway, they're $10 each, and you should go check them out. Link will be in the description below, and I hope that I can make your mermaid art book because I am hand making them. So yeah. I did forget to sketch out my picture, so whoops. I mean, I didn't forget to sketch it out, but I forgot to show you guys. So I'm just going directly in with the acrylic paint. Now keep in mind, I did get a blue, a yellow, and a pink, which could totally pass for red. So I kind of had it a little easier than I could have. I am going to talk to you guys a little bit. With challenges like this, you can get away with a little bit more if you know how to mix colors. Now, I'm not 100% great at color theory. You've probably noticed this in some of my videos because, you know, color palettes aren't my thing. I'm trying to get better at that, but, you know. So, you can learn a lot by mixing colors. Especially paint, I think, is probably one of the easiest mediums to learn, like color mixing and stuff with. So, for instance, I got blue, yellow, and pink. Like I said, pink could totally pass for red. So I could make a purple, I could make a green, and I could make an orange. Now, if you mix all 3 of these colors together, I can make a kind of brown. It wasn't the best brown because of, you know, the pink, but I could do it. And the nice thing is, again, like I said, if you get a challenge like this and it seems daunting, you can always mix your colors. So you can basically have a really colorful, pretty piece. And I could make different shades of purple and green and orange, just depending on how much of one color I added over the other. Now that phthalo blue was a little bit more powerful than, say, the fluorescent pink, because the fluorescent pink was rather transparent, not very covering, you know. So I would have to add a lot of pink and a tiny bit of blue just to get a decent purple. But like I said, with challenges like this, it's a lot easier if you know color mixing. So if you do get a challenge and you're stumped, like a color challenge or something, experiment with your colors before you go right into your piece. Just kind of play around with them, find out what colors you can mix, and it shouldn't be as difficult. Also, I had white, so I could tone down any of these colors with a little bit of white, make them brighter. I really didn't tone down too much with the white. I made a brown and then used white for like the sand because I didn't want it to be really dark. But that's basically all I used it for, which, I digress. I wish I had done more with it, but you know. So, as far as designing this monster goes, so I had some trouble with this. Like you saw in the thumbnail sketch, I wish my picture had turned out more like the thumbnail sketch, but it didn't. So I don't know, I kind of went with it. I sketched out a little thumbnail and I was like, hey, this works. I was going to initially have it be like a lion kind of beast, and it ended up looking like a skull, and later you'll see that its hair is supposed to be maybe like fire. I thought it was pretty cool, and I don't really have any pointers on creating monsters because I don't do it too much myself, but if you ever want to create a monster, I just say go for it. Put in some designs that you like, maybe some animals and stuff, and just go with it and then piece things together. It's almost like creating your own style. Just take things that you like, put it together, and you might have yourself a really cool monster. You may not, maybe not the first time or the second time, third time, so on and so forth, but you will eventually. So basically what I'm saying is keep at it until you get something that you like. So this video is all over the place, but I wanted to kind of have some topics in my challenge videos that I could talk to you guys about and stuff. So, I mean, like, I'm not the most knowledgeable person in the whole world when it comes to art things, because I've really not been doing it that long, not seriously anyway. And so I'm not super knowledgeable, but I really do try, and I should probably learn color theory a little more. Another big regret I have is the color of the beast itself. I wanted it to be a little more blue-gray, and it turned out a little more gray-green, and it kind of mixed in with the sand a little bit. So I think if I were to have done this challenge again, I would have changed that a little bit. Let's see. Also, I do change this picture. You won't even see it in the end. It looks a little bit different than here because the little, I don't even know, they kind of look like ears. They're like fuzzy on top of the head. I end up coloring that the same color as the body because I didn't like it as the hair mane because it initially wasn't supposed to be. And I think actually that's all I changed. Oh yeah, no, the eyes are a little more blue now and they're not just jet black. And I think that's it. But I wanted to create something really colorful with these colors because again, I've got some really bright colors like yellow and pink. But I think all in all, for what I was given and, you know, just the paper that I chose, I think I did a pretty good job. Let me know what you think in the comments below, but please don't be ridiculously harsh. I don't really want a critique on this because, believe me, I know I could have done better. And maybe I will next time for next month's challenge. Leave a comment down below and let me know what challenge you want to see for the next couple of weeks or so. And I will make sure to get to it. I think we're coming up to the end of the video, so I really want to thank you guys a bunch for watching. I really appreciate that you guys would take the time out of your busy schedule to watch my videos. It's kind of surreal, but oh, and we hit 2,600 subscribers. What? That's crazy. So anyway, guys, I really hope you liked the video. If you did, don't forget to thumbs it up. Also, don't forget you can follow me on all of my social media. Links are in the description below. And yeah, until next time, guys. Toodaloo.